Ferguson.
Indeed, everyone. That's great. No, I know. Thank you. Shh, quietly now. Quietly, please. That's too much. You're starting to really get to me now. With your completely believable love for me. And not your fear of being thrown out in disgrace into the streets. You're not even good enough to be in the audience for that crappy show. It's a great day for America, everybody. Yes, indeed. Although our president is in a little bit of hot water, in his new biography, or in a new biography about him, oh, God, see, is it going to be one of those nights I can't even get started? I'm like, oh. Anyway, a new biography about the president states that he took artistic liberties in his memoir. It says that he fictionalized details for narrative clarity. I'll be doing this a lot tonight. What the biography means that President Obama, you know, made some crap up. And I'm like, well, how is this news? He's a politician. How do you think he'd get to be the president? To make crap up. You want to be a senator? You start, you come out of college, you start lying, and you just don't quit. He's been making stuff up for years. Look at this picture from his vacation last year. Yeah, look at that. Come on. You try to tell me that's real? Look at that. Now, normally a little fib about a girlfriend wouldn't be a big deal, but, you know, like the rest of us, the president is allowed to stretch the truth now and then a little bit. For instance, every morning he can tell Joe Biden that if he fetches the paper, he'll get to drive Train Force One. Technically, of course, that's a lie. There is no Train Force One, but Biden doesn't know that. He's just running around in circles going, Biden working on the railroad. Anyway, Obama made this stuff up in a memoir, though. You see, in memoirs are supposed to be, what's the word, true. Or are they? After all, the word memoir is derived from the Old French, the word from memory, mémoire. That's the Old French word. That's all Old French words. Anyway, nobody's perfect, you know. You can't remember everything properly, I think. I can't remember. Well, anyway, presidential memoirs often leave out embarrassing stuff. In Lyndon Johnson's memoir, he skipped a whole passage about getting burped on by Forrest Gump, and I saw it on film. And it's better to leave stuff out than Herbert Hoover's autobiography, which was 1,600 pages long. I heard that. I'm like, 1,600 pages? Hoover, damn. Ah, see what I did? You see what I did? You see what I did there? Hoover down. Wow. Hey, an applause break on a Hoover Dam pun?
Top shelf tonight.
Top shelf, Jeffy boy. It's weird to me that Obama chose to fabricate in this memoir, because it wasn't something cool he made up, like hitting 6 home runs in a Little League game or faking his own birth certificate. No, it was something lame. He just compressed the details of several girlfriends into one character. And I'm thinking, oh, very smooth. There's one thing I know that women love, it's being blurred together with other women. Barry, you're an idiot. Big talk for someone who's an immigrant, but I got my passport. Anyway, another revelation in this new book, when Obama was younger, his girlfriend he had said to him, I love you. And he responded, thank you. Which, to be fair, he was only 22 at the time. I mean, and the only president that ever knew how to really handle the ladies was Bill Clinton. He did. When one of Clinton's conquests told him, I love you, he just said, thanks. By the way, that's a great pantsuit, Hillary. Clinton was in a league of his own when it came to working the ladies. I'm no not making this up. This is true. In 1996, Clinton saw a 4,000-year-old Incan mummy at a museum. And he said, and I quote, you can look this up, he said, "You know, if I were a single man, I might ask that mummy out." That's a good-looking mummy. Anyway, a lot of Democrats worry that this fabrication thing is distracting Americans from Obama's recent accomplishments. Like, well, they're worried anyway. And the reaction across the political spectrum has been pretty predictable. You know, Fox News is like, "Aha, he's a liar, we told you." And MSNBC is like, "He made it up, he's a literary genius." And Bravo are like, "Girls? Oh, gross." Mark Twain once said, "Never let the facts get in the way of a good story." And that takes on special meaning when you consider that Mark Twain never said that. Google that. That's true, right? Anyway, I recently wrote a memoir. I know how hard it is to remember the exact details of stuff that happened decades ago. Luckily, though, I had a crack team of researchers on my side. They were known as the Scottish Police. Apparently, when you get arrested, people fill out a report and they write it down and they explain why and they attach 1 or 2 or sometimes 30 extra pages telling what actually happened. You know, even after being tased several times, the naked suspect continued singing show tunes. What can I say? I was happy and I was on angel dust. Anyway, the publisher told me it's legally okay to change names of people in a memoir to save them from embarrassment. But when I tried to take them up on it, they said I wasn't allowed to change my own name. So in the end, I only changed one name in my memoir. It was a young comedienne that I had sex with years ago, and I didn't want to embarrass her. So I just called her Joan Blivers. It was Joan Rivers. No, I didn't have to say, "Oh, maybe I would." Yeah, that's one good-looking mummy. Anyway. I find that the older I get, not only does my memory change, but my feelings about my memories change. Like, the things that I used to be embarrassed about, you know, I'd be like, "Oh, my God, I did that? Oh, no." Now, years after, I'm like, "Yeah, I did that." I'm like, "Yeah, I did that." "You did that?" "Yes, I did." "Yeah, in Amsterdam with twins." I still talk to those guys. You know, in about 10 years from now, I probably won't be ashamed of doing this show. You know, but the thing is, I've aired all my dirty laundry in public. You know, that's it. The only thing I've got to fear now is that one of my co-workers here would write a tell-all. But the author would have to be someone I've mistreated. A heartless bastard. A heartless bastard with the memory, perhaps, of a computer. Nah, you'd never write a tell-all about me and you, would you?
No.
No. Anyway, what is this a tell?
No, nothing. No. I'll just sit here and smolder quietly.
Do you have a publishing deal?
Maybe.
Are you writing a tell-all memoir about me?
Could be.
Does it include the night in Amsterdam with the twins?
You're damn right it does.
Yeah. Can I read it first?
I don't think so.
All right, you want to,
I'd love to.
Okay, do it.
Tonight's program is brought to you by my new autobiography, I Gay Robot. Or is that a second banana in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?